Disclaimer. The following content may contain crude language, violences, some dirty humor, and sexual jokes are not suitable for children and is intended for 18 plus or older audience. Viewer discretion is advised, which means if you get offended easily, do not watch this video. Thank you. What's going on, everybody? Your boy Man Up. If you like my videos, if you find them interesting, if you want to share the content, if you want everybody to know what I'm talking about, whether you agree or disagree, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, coming from your boy Man Up, thanks for watching. What's going on, everybody? Your boy Man Up. I got one more video for you today. I'm going to do something that I don't think I've ever done on my channel. I don't believe I have. If I have, I don't remember. A little bit of story time. Now, the reason why I want to do this is because, well, some of y'all know what I do for a living. If you don't need to know. I'm not telling you. But I was at work, right? And all of a sudden, I hear these two ladies just start, out of nowhere, just start yelling at each other, calling each other all kinds of names, insults. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Y'all know how women like to attack other women. Anyway, of course, the word bitch came out. Now, you would think if a man called a woman that word, women go off on us. So you would think that, well, duh, you go off on another woman. But apparently that didn't happen. I mean, all kinds of be this, be that. B, that's why you fat. B, that's why don't nobody like you. B, that's why you ugly. B, that's why this. I mean, the B word and all kinds of insults coming with it. Right after it, I should say. Now, I'm thinking in my head, if I called a woman a B, they ready to slap the taste out of my mouth, get me fired from a job, slice my tires on my car, bust out my windows. I mean, all kinds of stuff. But, of course, the reaction was different towards women, towards another woman. Now, I'm just listening to them. They're not in my eyesight, but they real close so I can hear them. So I'm still doing my job, and I'm listening to them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm waiting to hear some stuff getting thrown. I'm waiting to hear, some tussling, but nothing. Nothing. So then I started thinking, I'm like, why? Why not? How come? If I would have said something like that, y'all better try to cut my head off. I mean, all kinds of stuff, right? So, as time went on, I'm constantly hearing B, that's why this, B, that's why that. All kinds of B words with insults right after it. Nothing. No fighting, no nothing, right? So, of course, some higher ups, I guess you could say, came and broke them up and separated them and whatever. They went on about their business. Now, what they did after that, of course, I don't know. But now I started thinking in my head, how come, they didn't have that same kind of energy if a man would have called them the B word, right? So I got to thinking. After it was all over and I'm still working, I got to thinking. Their reaction towards each other, calling each other the B word, is totally different from when a man will call a woman the B word, right? So I came to this conclusion of one thing. Now, fellas, if you watch this video, tell me if I'm wrong. You ain't gotta call a woman the B word. You can just, say something that she don't like. She's hitting you, pushing you, calling you name. She's putting hands on you. She's ready to fight. But women don't do that automatically with another woman. So I got to thinking. I said, wait a minute. If I called a woman the B word, I know she gonna slap me, she gonna call me names, she gonna push me, she gonna throw stuff at me, blah, blah, blah. So now I wonder, if I was to do that, how come you ain't doing the same thing to another woman? So then I got to thinking, I was like, I think women are scared of confrontation with other women. They try their best to keep it at a minimum. But they will sure go after a man. Why? Because men are taught not to hit women. Women will hit another woman. See what I'm saying? So to me, that's a form of bullying. If you hit somebody knowing they're not going to hit you back, for whatever reason, whether they're scared, whether they was told not to, whatever the reason is, you know that person's not going to attack you back, that's a form of bullying. Think about it. Like I just said, those two women were going at it, but I didn't hear no kind of tussling. Nothing. I didn't hear nothing getting thrown. Nothing. Just loud screaming, yelling, calling each other names, insults, and all that. But if a man called a woman to be, oh, she's ready to fight. Like I said, that's a form of bullying. Attacking someone when you know that they're not going to fight back. You know you're going to get away with that confrontation. You see what I'm saying? So that made me wonder and made me start thinking, how come nobody talks about this being bullying? Just something to think about right there. Just something to think about. Now, I'm not saying women don't get into physical altercations with other women, because that'll be a lie. But I've noticed, for the most part, women don't. But they will with a man. Because they know if a man does decide to hit them back, oh, there's all kinds of hell will break loose for that man. And more than likely, the woman will come on top of that altercation. But not the same with a woman, with another woman, excuse me. Y'all following me? Y'all following me? Think about what I'm saying. Watch a woman call another woman the B word. They start, just throwing insults. They're not ready to fight. Oh, you jealous of me? That's why she wish she can be like me. All this kind of stuff. But if I called a woman the B word, you already know. All hell gonna break loose for me. So I just came to a conclusion that I think women are scared of confrontation with other women because they know other women will fight you back. But for the most part, I'm saying for the most part, I don't want y'all talking about, well, men do hit women. Yeah, they do. No, I ain't. Oh, women do hit men or blah, blah, blah. No, I ain't talking about that. I said for the most part, they know a man will not hit a woman back. For the most part. So that's a confrontation they know they're going to win. The reason why I thought about that, because I'm like, no matter who says that word, it's supposed to be offensive no matter what. Just like saying the N word. That is supposed to be offensive. I don't give a damn who says it. Don't call me that. I ain't calling you that. Don't call me that. I don't give a damn who says it. It's offensive. You see what I'm saying? So saying the B word, no matter what group, what gender, what country you're from, whatever, no matter who says what, it should be offensive all the way around. So that's why I said I think women are afraid of confrontation with other women. Or they try to have as little confrontation with other women because they know women will fight you back versus men more than likely won't fight you back. Am I making sense? Do y'all get where I'm coming from? Because, like I said, saying the B word it's offensive if a man say it. But for some reason, it's not really offensive if a woman says it. It's not as offensive. B this, B that. B, that's why you fat. B, that's why you ugly. B, that's why this and that. B, you can't do this. B, your outfit is ugly. I mean, all kinds of insults was coming out after the B word. But I noticed with no physical altercation. But I have seen plenty of times a man call a woman that, oh hell. Oh hell. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is I think women are afraid of confrontation with other women. Yes. Think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. Women are afraid of confrontation with other women. Because if not, then how come you don't have the same kind of energy towards women whenever you feel like you're being offended, getting offended by the same words or same phrases that a man will say? If I said it, you ready to cut my head off. If she said, oh, she just jealous, want to be like me. Y'all get my point? Y'all understand where I'm coming from? So that's why I think women are afraid of confrontation with other women. They try to avoid it as much as possible. And they are bullies toward men. I'm just saying. It'd be the same way if a man was to be having physical altercation with women, but not men. You would think that man is afraid of me. It's not a man. He's afraid to attack another man. Because you thinking he's going to get his ass whooped. Because, you see what I'm saying? So why is it that y'all reaction towards that word is totally different when a woman calls you that? It's offensive no matter who says it. So why is your reaction different? You get my point? Y'all follow me? You understand? It's like, I mean, I don't know. It's the difference is night and day if I said it versus a woman saying it. If me and my wife were standing right here in front of a woman, she say the B word to a woman, women don't have that same reaction towards if I was to say it. That woman would be ready to cut my head off, get me fired from a job, slash my tires, bust the windows out of my car, try to sue me, all kinds of crap. Slap me across my face. I mean, everything. Versus if my wife was to say it, oh, she just jealous, want to be like me. Or you calling her the B word back. But if I said you break down crying, you offended, you upset, you want the world to feel sorry for you, all that stuff. A woman said, you call her the B word back and it ain't nearly as bad. And like, wait a minute. You see what I'm saying? Either it is offensive or it's not offensive. That's my point. I don't know. Maybe y'all can explain the differences between those two, the same word, but two different reactions, no matter, you know what I'm saying? If I was to say it or a woman said, two different reactions. Maybe y'all can explain that. But my thing is, I came with two conclusions. One, women are bullies towards men. And two, women don't want that altercation with another woman. Like I said, it'd be the same way if you got a man who loved to have physical altercation with a woman, and that same man tried to avoid physical altercation with another man, y'all would think, wait a minute now. That would raise some red flags in your head. Think about what I'm saying. Just think about what I'm saying. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. This is your boy Man Up. I'm Trunking the Deuce. I'm going to holler at everybody.